tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful, so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So, great day. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope it was successful, like we talked about last week. And so we're gonna get us our affirmations, a, a self care card, a card from Wisdom of the Hidden Realm, as well as we doing numbers. So let me get started this morning. No. Hmm. Good day, Miss K. Good day, gorgeous. I know I'm just sitting here quiet, basking in my own stuff. But I was trying to find a song, but here we go, I guess. It was like, look, Teresa, you should have did this earlier. And no worries, because I think I'm gonna say I choose me this morning. Liquor just don't hit the same in this new phase of life. Barely ever entertain. Something just don't feel right. I got one foot in my former life, one foot in something new. Tell my family great day, Michelle. Great day, beautiful. I got you. Feeling like the path that I've been on ain't the one that I'm supposed to do. Be myself or be someone else now. Which one will I choose? Well, if you know anything about me by now, you should probably know the answer is. I know that they might not get it, but I choose me. They might think I'm crazy, but let them, cause I choose me. Some people might get jealous, but I choose. I got you, cousin. I need to do what makes me happy, so I choose me. I know that they might not get it, but I choose me. Let's say, yeah, I'm gonna put up a number anyway, so it don't matter. Let me see. How could you ever know what's best for me if you're not even me? One foot in my former life, one foot in something new. Tell my family everything alright, but inside I'm a bit confused. Feeling like the path that I've been on ain't the one that I'm supposed to do. Yeah, these ones definitely ain't in order like they're supposed to be. Okay. I know that they might not get it, but I choose me. They might think I'm crazy, but let them, cause I choose me. Some people might even get jealous, but I choose me. I need to do what makes me happy, so I choose. So I'm assuming that either you can allow the universe to pick a number, or you can try to pick a number if you want to. Miss K picked 27 and it was in there, so that's your number, babe. I got you. Yeah, I'm an empath, but I am free. I'm moving forward with my sovereignty. Can you see? I know that they might not get it, but I choose me. They might think I'm crazy, but let them, cause I choose me. Some people might even get jealous, but I choose me. I need to do what makes me happy.
they might not get it, but I choose. Well, I know I don't have to say it again, but maybe I should just to really
Rub
get
it in.
it in there. I know that they might not get it, but I choose me.
So good day, good day, good day, beautiful people. Good day. I hope you are having a good day, Alex. Good day, wonderful lady. How are you? Um, I hope you woke up with a smile on your face, knowing that you are blessed. You are absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off and get us some affirmations this morning, and a self-care card, and a wisdom from the hidden realm card. Numbers. We doing numbers, and so you can choose, Alex. You can choose it. Try to choose a number, or you can not allow the universe to give you whatever you like. Miss K chose 27. I like it. I like it. And ladies, I got you, Alex. I wanted to tell y'all, all y'all super aunties, um, thank you so very much for sending positive energy and giving really good advice again, because he got a good report yesterday. I told you I had to talk to him a little bit. Um, but he got a good report. So we're going to keep moving forward. And hopefully that was the beginning and the end of a whole little situation. So the first affirmation says, I am important. I count. I now care for and nourish myself with love and with joy. Absolutely. When you know better, you do better, Alex. That's right. It says, I am important. You are important. I count. I now care and do. It says, I count. I was going to say, what? I now care for and nourish myself with love and joy. The thing is that that's what we was always supposed to be doing, is nourishing ourselves with love and joy. But we weren't taught that. We weren't taught to love on ourselves. We were always taught to look outside ourselves first and not do the one thing that makes us happy, and that's to think about us. We were called selfish when you thought about yourself and then think about other people and all kind of things. But the thing is that if I can't take care of myself, I can't take care of nobody else. And so they gave us a mentality of, oh, you selfish if you fix your plate before you do this. You selfish if you don't think about other people before. You not. How about I think about me? How about I nourish my soul? How about I make sure that I'm good so that I can have the mental capacity to make sure other people are good as well? So I am important. I do count. And I care and nourish myself first so that I can care and nourish others. And we just had a whole lesson about that over the last couple of days, even with my grandson, Damien. I care and nourish myself, which means that I took the time to take 3 deep breaths to get myself together, to talk to him before I went to acting crazy and doing something I wasn't supposed to do. And the end result was better. It was better for me and it was better for him. I was able to calm down and not be so, and give him the opportunity, the grace and mercy to do it over again. Because I don't know what he got going on in his head. So I'm important. He's important. You're important. We count. And I now care and nourish for myself with love. And I am so trying to do that. The second affirmation says, too much digital noise can drown out the sound of what spirit really needs to feel connected. Too much digital noise can drown out the sound of what the spirit really needs to feel connected. It's crucial not to lose sight of the value of face to face, grounded communication. It is crucial not to lose sight of the value of face-to-face grounded communication. And the funny thing is that as I was reading this, and even though I haven't had the opportunity to meet Crazy Work Granny, my intent is to find some kind of way to be able to have a face-to-face encounter with her, because you know what, ain't nothing like connecting with people through face-to-face contact. Yep, we do this live and all of these things, and you think you know people, but energy is something. Like, I make it my business to try to see Alex whenever I go to Detroit. I make it my business to see certain people when I go to certain areas, because energy is everything, and face-to-face contact is something. To be able to communicate with people right in your face. You can feel their energy, you can feel genuineness, you can feel love, you can feel compassion, you can feel empathy, whatever it is. And so, too much digital noise have you not looking and paying attention to those things. And most of the women on this live are probably around my age anyways. And so we grew up in a different era where digital wasn't the thing like that. So most of us aren't connected to digital like that. But it's other people that's gonna come across this live that, guess what? I used to scroll the mess out of some Facebook or something, but I was bored. I ain't had nothing to do. And then I started realizing that ain't the true people that I really want to know. They telling stories or whatever the case may be, and you trying to decipher between people lies and they truths and they happies and they sads and all of those things. I want to know somebody personally, because I like talking to people personally. Like I said, you get the opportunity to feel off of them and get an energy feeling. So I like hugs too. I didn't think I was going to like them. But my granny, she gave the best hugs. And so I just figured I need to pick that up, because she gave the best hugs. And so I wasn't a hugger. I wasn't a toucher. I wasn't a you can stay away from me person. That's who I was. But I am actually a hugger now. See how things change? I will give you a hug in a hot minute and be trying to give you a whole bunch of love in that hug too. So let's get a self-care card. I'm excited to see everybody this morning. Alex and Michelle and Miss K. And I know either Crazy Rock Granny on here and Nikki. And whoever get a chance to slide through, and the people that's sitting in the background just watching, I'm happy you made it too. You don't have to say anything. It's okay. And they was upside down. So okay, they gonna remind us to. So the card is security, you guys. Good day, beautiful. So the card is security. It was upside down. So I'm gonna tell you that it probably is saying to watch our finances. I love it. I know, right? Because you know what? You guys are I told you I got my own little tribe. So it'd be like, yep, let me just call these names off right quick. So Thank y'all for being my tribe. I appreciate it. Security. Again, I got it like this, which was upside down, which means, hey, I'm gonna tell you, we need to watch our money. Watch your finances. It says true security comes from having a reserve of time, space, and energy, personal power, and love. Make deposits in all of these accounts, and you'll be a wealthy person indeed. So what it's saying is security is not just finances, but definitely the card upside down means watch your finances as well. But it says having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power, and love. All of those things lead to you making really good decisions, listening to your intuition, watching your energy, taking care of you. All you see what I'm saying? All of those, making deposits into those. So when the things get stressful and they get out of control or they seem like they didn't hit rock bottom, you have the energy to reserve to be like, okay, wait a minute, hold on, let me get it together. Let me backtrack. And so make deposits into those kind of accounts and you'll be a wealthy person indeed, which means that wealth is not monetary. I know that they have put it out here where, hey, if you got a lot of money, you can have blah blah blah. Money don't always make us happy. Um, I'm fine. I'm not rich. I'm not poor. I'm in between, and I'm okay with that. And when I don't have something, guess what? Somehow it comes. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm not looking to have a whole bunch of stuff. I want to be able to help a whole bunch of people. I do want to do that. I want to be able to help a whole bunch of people. And if it's not monetary helping them, if it's mentally helping them, if it's spiritually helping them, if it's feeding them, or whatever the case may be, I am willing to do that. Serving up reserve for me because I put stock into my soul. I want to feel good. And so I do the things that make me feel good. And sometimes it's feeding the homeless. Sometimes it's just going around picking up trash in the neighborhood. It depends on what it looks like to me. Just like you. There are some things that just relax your soul. And that's okay. And it may not be about other people, but take care of you. Let's not forget about you in this whole little thing. We do so much for other people. I want you to always remember that you are amazing too. Michelle, how are you doing, beautiful? I know she out here. Michelle, how are you doing? Because you weren't feeling well. I don't want to bypass asking you how you were doing. Are you feeling better? Is the pain subsiding? How's it going today, beautiful? And to piggyback on the story that I told you guys about going to work and somebody being nosy in my business, didn't it double back yesterday? And the other girl that came in there to work, told me that the lady told her that I told her that my grandson daddy was a crackhead. That is not what I said to that lady. So if you're gonna tell my business, at least tell the truth. That's not what I said. And ain't that funny? Circle right back around that quick. Okay, Michelle. I'm definitely sending you some positive energy. Yeah, I know, right? Spent the block that quick. She said, I don't want to start anything, but she said, block. I said, you ain't start nothing. I already knew that she talked too much. And the reason that she knew the little bit that she did know is first because of what I had going on. It happened while I was at work. Second, she had a machine, a nebulizer machine there, which that I had to purchase for my grandson because he having some kind of either allergies or he got some asthma stuff going on until I'm able to get some insurance kicked in to get him to the doctor. And so this is how she knew these couple of things. But you gonna go and talk about my business to somebody else. See? And y'all wonder why I did what I did the other day when I told y'all, like, you don't need to know my business because you funny. I'm assuming so, cousin Nikki. He made some crackhead moves and she was like, yeah, he on crack. Yeah, I didn't say he on crack. I never told that lady he was on crack. No, I didn't say that. So, our card is the Eagle King. Oh, look at him. I'm trying to put the light around it. It says the big picture, angelic help. Seeing the bigger picture and angelic help. Okay. I like that. Like I was able to see the bigger picture of somebody else being in my business. The energy, I'm sorry. The Eagle King is a sign that your highest destiny is within reach. You're on the right path now, even if you can't see where you're going. And that's how I feel right now, you guys. I don't know where I'm going. Well, I'm going somewhere and I'm going to keep moving. And I don't know what direction I'm going in, but I'm going forward. I ain't going backward. And that's exactly how I feel right now. I don't know exactly how's everything going to turn out, but I'm along for the damn ride. I'm just rad. It says the Eagle King soars high above the mountains and the valleys of life and is able to see the big picture when you seem to be lost in a bit of a fog. He makes a formidable ally as he takes your prayers up towards the sun and releases them to the divine. They will be answered for the highest good of all. It's a fortunate omen when the Eagle King decides to be your ally. And so the thing is that it said, hey, all of those things that you're wanting, that you're yearning for, look at the big picture. Just like the eagle, as it soars over, is able to see a vast amount of land, a bigger picture, keen eyesight. Pay attention to what you got going on. We in a different kind of time right now. I told you things are still transitioning and evolving and all of those things, and we in a different kind of time. Watch your finances. Put stock into yourself, your mental health, your health in general. Maybe learn how to grow a couple of things. Do some stuff that's going to be beneficial to you later on because there's a bigger picture here. I know that we only see what's right in front of us and our little world that we done built and everything else seems to be doing just fine. But there are things that's taking place on the outside of us that we don't have any control over. And so not scaring anybody, just prepare yourself, your household, your family for the things in which you feel like you may need. Put stock into yourself. See the bigger picture because I know we build our own atmosphere and we create our own, but there are some things that are outside of the realm of what we have going on that we probably need to pay attention to. So, with that being said, you guys, I am going to move on right to numbers. I'm excited to be here this morning. I'm happy for the Boo Boo Stank Stank. My grandson been here. 2 weeks today. He's starting to adjust. I don't know. I guess the best thing I can say is I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for him settling in a little bit and learning the ropes. I'm grateful for Maddie because it's a transition for her as well. Um, my mom and being able to help her out, help my brother as he traveled down the road. I ain't heard from Bird in a minute. I don't know why she just crossed my mind. I hope all is well with her as well. So let's get it, you guys. Michelle, you are first. Miss, I'm in pain. I'm so sorry to hear that. Nikki, you are after Michelle. And Michelle put her heart. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Yeah. I got you, Crazy Rock Granny. She like drama. And the thing is that, but she don't tell you her drama though. She don't tell you stuff about her. I got you, cousin Nikki. Yeah, she definitely ain't gonna tell you her business, but she like, yeah, I want to know all of y'all business. And I could have been messy. This the funny thing though. I could have been messy. Okay. Because she talk about the girl that worked there too, to me. That's how I know that she talk about my business to other people, because she talk about the girl to me. And I'm like, no, I didn't, you guys, piggyback off of that and say, she said this and this about you. I did not say, I'm not that type of person. I did not say any of those things. I just said that, yep, that's not what was said. And she talked too damn much. That's what I said. I'm just telling y'all what I said. Michelle, your card is forgiveness, sweetheart. Wow. That's a little deep. It's forgiveness, sweetheart. Your card is forgiveness today. I hope you feel better, Michelle. I don't like you being sick. And here we go, Michelle. It says this card indicates a need to forgive yourself and others for any past actions that may have caused you pain. That's so funny that you're in pain at the moment, and not because probably somebody else caused it or whatever the case may be, but they telling you to allow yourself grace and mercy and to forgive yourself even when you go to these specialists and doctors. And even if it was something that you did along the way that you was like, hey, I probably shouldn't have been doing this and this has happened, they said, hey, it's okay. Forgive yourself. It says by drawing this card, you're being encouraged to heal any unresolved anger, hate, jealousy, resentment, or guilt that is blocking your success. Such emotions are toxic to your body and hold you back from attracting a harmonious life. For the sake of your health and future happiness, you must forgive the past. And so the funny thing is that even as I'm reading this, we hold on to stuff. Even when we think we say it with our mouth that we let it go, but deep in our heart we still hold on to it. And maybe there have been some things or that in our maybe continuing to transpire at the moment. And Michelle, I am going to tell you that you are doing amazing, and to forgive not just yourself but other people. Give them grace and mercy for things that they don't know. And the reason that I'm saying that is because we assume that common sense is common, but if you were never taught something, how would you know how to respond to it? How would you know how to deal with it if you were never taught that? And so the thing is that sometimes we get aggravated and agitated with people because we be like, that's dumb as hell. You should have knew better. Now don't do, but sometimes they don't know better for real. And I'm for real. And as stupid as it might sound to us, sometimes they just don't know better. And so, um, even with you, sometimes you just didn't know better. So, along with giving other people grace and mercy, make sure that you're giving yourself that as well, because we make mistakes, we overthink stuff, all of those things, and that's okay. Forgive yourself. Don't keep beating your own ass about something that you did 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. Forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean blessing, forgetting, or condoning the unsavory behaviors of others. It means releasing yourself from a self created prison so that you can move forward with your life. That's what I said. It don't mean that you got to be forgiving people. It means forgive yourself and move forward and stop beating yourself up about stuff that already happened and you can't do nothing about it. When you come to accept and move on for real, when you come to accept and move on for real, or perceived betrayals, it says you create a happier future built on freedom and inner peace. Bitterness only attracts disharmony, misery, and pain. Thus, forgiveness is the best way to set your spirit free. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with natural rhythms and cycles of life, cycles that are encouraging you to forgive people, situations, and behaviors from the past. By reliving past misfortune, you run the risk of attracting more of the same. But when you forgive, let go, and move on, you can make your dreams come true. You improve your prospects. Yeah, that's the right word. Prospects for the future when you practice acceptance and forgiveness. Your affirmation is I create a happier future as I accept and forgive the past. So, um, I don't know if it's people that's coming up from your past. I don't know if it's situations that's coming up from your past or things that's happening like that. But guess what? You don't live at that address no more. Don't allow people to pull you back into a old habit that you didn't got away from, because people do that sometimes, and that's what they say, misery love company, because sometimes when people are down and out, they like to call you and get you, well, you remember when, and you remember when you used to, yeah, I remember all of that, but I don't live there no more, and that's not what I'm doing right now. They're different. You changed, you evolved, you transformed, you keep moving. And so learn how to forgive yourself for things that you didn't know and move forward, as well as other people. As you see them going about their day, that's where that bless their little heart came from. Because guess what? Ain't nothing you can do about it. See people for who they are and learn how to forgive, not just yourself, others as well. So I love you, Michelle. You are doing absolutely amazing, beautiful. And that pain, I want you to deal with that, please. Cousin Nikki, thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate you today, beautiful. And I love you, sweetheart. Cousin Nikki, it's your turn to burn. And Miss K, yo, thank you. I appreciate you, Michelle. Keep your eyes on the road, girl. And so, Cousin Nikki, it's your turn to burn, beautiful. Okay. So, as the weather is starting to break, and this is funny. Oh, 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 we girl. I wonder if that came from stress, Michelle. I wonder if the frozen shoulder came from stress because we carry stress in our muscles and stuff like that. And um, unbeknownst to me, as I was a mortician, my neck was hurting. And yeah, I had messed up my neck and my shoulders both because I was picking up bodies and the stuff that I was doing, but I also didn't realize that until, yeah, that too. That too. Absolutely. Definitely get it looked at because that them shoulders ain't no joke. You need your arms to move, girl. You can't fly away from here without them arms. I want you to get it together. It's gonna be okay, Michelle. I'm still praying for you. Everything gonna be all right, beautiful. So, cousin Nikki, as the weather is breaking and you are preparing your space, nature. They don't want you to forget about nature, cousin Nikki. Hmm. They say, hey, get outside. Oh, oh, get outside in some nature, cousin Nikki. Oh, my dominant arm. It says this card indicates a need to spend some quality time in nature, grounding yourself, making sure that you feel safe and secure in your space, and grounding yourself is important at this moment as you transform from one place to another. Make sure you make peace with leaving one space as you continue to take peace into the next place. It says nature has the ability to heal and replenish you when you're feeling tired, anxious, or depressed. Even a 10-minute walk outside will help revitalize, balance, and ground you. When you merge your energy with Mother Earth, you enhance your connection to the divine. Perhaps you've been spending too much time inside and around computers and electrical devices. Maybe you're feeling stressed, indecisive, or confused. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to improve your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well being. By walking along a beach or in a garden or a park or hiking through the forest, bushes, mountains, or desert, swimming in the ocean, river, lake, stream, taking a trip to the wilderness or countryside, going camping or horseback riding, gardening or having a picnic, lying in the sun, walking in the rain, or playing in the snow, or reading under a tree. It says, in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of life, cycles that are encouraging you to spend time in the outdoors. When you align yourself with Mother Nature, you align yourself with Source. And this is a very powerful way to raise your vibration. So, your affirmation for today says, I spend time in nature and align myself with Source. And all I can see as you begin to transition from one space to another, from one state to another, I want you to leave all the old baggage, all the negativity, all of the things, and you can do a little ritual. And I'm not going to tell you how to do the ritual. I'm going to tell you, you can do a little ritual, whatever you feel like, whatever comes to your brain, and do a little ritual to release all of the things that didn't serve you, that no longer will serve you, or whatever the case may be, right there in the state in which you are in, as you usher in and pack to move to a whole nother state. You want to take peace, prosperity, success, kindness, love, all of those things with you. So change, make sure that your intent is where it needs to be at. And all of those things come with going outside in nature. Ground yourself. No matter what it feels like to or looks like to other people, you are doing amazing and you are doing exactly what you want to do. And so you are not stagnated. You are strong. You are resilient. You are peaceful. You are kind. And you are doing what is best for you for once in your life. So make sure you are grounded and keep moving forward. I love you, beautiful. So have a great, great day. And without having to shuffle, I get to go right into Miss K. So, Miss K, you pick number 27. And spiritual partnerships. That's what you got, Miss K. You got spiritual partnerships. So let's get it. I hear the little person leaving. It says this card indicates a time when a significant spiritual relationship is about to be forged. Perhaps it comes in the form of a friendship between like minded souls or a similar journey towards enlightenment, or maybe it's a master disciple relationship where an important individual enters your life. The saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And when yours arrives, he or she will assist you in expanding your spiritual growth. During the course of this relationship, you will play the role of both teacher and student, and the wisdom gained from the experience will enhance your connection to Source. Perhaps a spiritually minded person will broaden your understanding of the divine. Maybe you become a catalyst in another's spiritual journey that help that individual on his or her path as well. Because just like I have capabilities and ability, you have them too. And that's why I said one back rub another. You can teach somebody as well as you can be taught. And so don't feel like you stagnated even on a spiritual journey, because you're not. Sometimes we have to get quiet in order to hear our own selves. And so I wanted to tell you that you are doing amazing. And sometimes we feel like I'm stuck. What's happening? Why I'm not moving fast enough? Well, we gotta sometimes get a universe time in order to get us where we need to be at. Other people, especially if there's other people, places, and things in play that have to be put together. And they saying, hey, I gotta slow you down. I know you might want this right now, but give me a minute. It's coming. It says, in order to improve, I know, sweetheart. It says, in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of life, cycles that are leading you towards a significant spiritual relationship. So pay attention to the speakers, teachers, and authors whose teachings you respect. Be on the lookout for people. Oh, it's a whole little thing right here. Be on the lookout for people on a journey similar to your own. Embrace the opportunity to enhance your spiritual growth. It says, through a sacred spiritual relationship, I deepen my connection with Source. And so I know that things seem a little rough right now, and you may have 101 things going on, but the thing is that um, most of all, you are important, and there are people, or will be people, that share the same kind of spiritual um, atmosphere in which you share, and so. Um, you know how they used to tell you in church where where if there's two or more together, it brings more energy. And so sometimes you need to speak with like-minded people. And not to say that we don't have all of the power in which we need in us. Sometimes we done depleted our energy. And so being around people who share the same kind of insight or spiritual not even gifts, but uh, at least the spiritual realm in which you're trying to accomplish, then you guys get to teach one another, and it gets us out of that space in which we're in. Again, sometimes we want things to move a little faster or to go a little different or to, and we don't know why it's not doing what we want it to do. But I promise you, if you focus on you, and sometimes not just the problem that you have going on, but I mean, actually focus on you. And because sometimes the universe be saying to us that, are you doing the best thing for you? And that be the universe fighting you back and forth because it's like, hey, listen, I want you to consider you in everything that you're doing. I want you to consider you. Are you going to be happy? Or is this what you really want? And so sometimes it gives us time and slows us down so that we can think. You are a teacher as well as you are learning, as well as me. I learn from you guys as no matter what I get up here and I'm able to give out affirmations and read cards or do whatever the case may be. I learn from you guys how to be a better person, how to absolutely love on myself first so that I can give abroad, so that I can do and be better. But I didn't do this alone, even though it's a journey on my own. I've met wonderful people along the way, and I've watched people grow. And I watch people that I feel like are higher than me. You get what I'm saying? So that I can elevate as well. You know how they say if you want to be rich, you go sit around rich people? Sometimes if you want to be spiritual, you got to go sit around spiritual people and the people that are your tribe that make you feel comfortable in what you got going on. And you doing amazing, beautiful. Rome wasn't built in a day. So keep going, Miss K. I love you so very much, sweetheart. You got this, you got this, you got this. Yes, you do, sweetheart. Because guess what? You the most important person on the face of this earth. I don't understand. Sometimes we get attached to other people, spouses, relationships, friendships, whatever the case may be, and we think about them more than we think about ourselves. And that's crazy as hell to me now, but I've done it. I've done it. I've thought about my husband more than I thought about myself, and I put myself on the back burner to make sure that and I fucked myself up with that one. I make sure that I'm good all the time before I extend myself outward. I make sure my mental is together. I make sure that I'm okay. And so you definitely have to be focusing on you. You are important, sweetheart. And Alex, it is your turn to burn, gorgeous. Thank you, Miss K. I love you so much, sweetheart. Look at there, Alex. I love it. She was like, I was just finna say, are you at work, lady? Are you able to? Alex. Individuality and the number 11. Individuality. And I don't know why I like this for you. I like the individuality one for you. I don't know why. And I'm just smiling because it's a reminder that no matter what kind of relationships you in, you are an individual, you are a one, you are just you are spectacular, you are the only person. And so, and it's funny, and I'm going off of this, and I haven't even read your card, but that's exactly what I feel like right now. Individuality. It says this card indicates a need to embrace your individuality and to be your true, authentic self. Rather than follow the crowd, you're being guided to break away from the pack. Take the road less traveled. Instead of feeling like you're a square peg in a round hole, you're being encouraged to build your own square hole. By drawing this card, you're being called upon to step up to the plate and celebrate your uniqueness. Did you hear that, Alex? They said step up to the plate and celebrate your uniqueness, your individuality. At this time, you must have the courage to speak your truth and march to the beat of your own drum, despite the opinions of people around you. What others think of you isn't your business anyway, and it's impossible to please everybody. So you must focus on pleasing yourself. You must focus on pleasing yourself. If you don't hear nothing else out of all this stuff that I'm saying, my neck released when I said that portion. If you didn't, I know you don't be watching because you work, but I had a tightness in my neck and it released the moment that I said that you must focus on pleasing yourself. As you honor your individuality and feelings, you will reclaim your personal power and enhance your connection to Source. When you do so, you can make your dreams come true. So, in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of life, cycles that are encouraging you to embrace your individuality. As you step into your power as your true, authentic self, you will improve your relationships with others and your overall quality of life. And your affirmation says, I embrace my individuality and become my true, authentic self. But it's not that you're not your true, authentic self because you are. It's the focus on pleasing yourself. Focus on pleasing yourself. You are your authentic self. But and bingo, they said you can't be your authentic self if you ain't pleasing yourself. Holy shit. That's just they you can't be your authentic self if you're not pleasing yourself. Cause that mean that what? You dummying yourself down for other people. You not being authentic to yourself for other people. You not have being the best quality of life for yourself. You doing it for other people. So for you, you are an individual. I don't remember Alex being a twin. So take care of you. You do so much for other people. And you are so kind and so supportive. But make sure that you are taking care of you. I know the universe said, yep, we out here getting on some toes this morning, but I love it for you. I love the individual. I love that for you because you've been a family person, a mom, a daughter, a sister, all of those things. but I want you to be a lover of yourself. And top flight, first thing, I want you to be a lover of self, and then all the other things follow. You are doing amazing, beautiful. I love you, Alex, so much. I get it. I get it. Cause we wear so many hats. I've been a mom, I've been an auntie, I've been a daughter, I've been this. We wear so many hats, and we have to be so many things for other people, but we don't get the chance to be just us. And so I'm so grateful for you, sweetheart. I love you so much, Alex. You are doing amazing, girl. Get it. And again, because I'm not oblivious to my garbage either, you guys. Here I go. Crazy Raw Granny, if you like. If you still here, put a heart in the comments so I can stop shuffling the cards and get whatever the universe got for me today. I'm appreciative and I love you guys so very much. You are so kind and so patient with me here. So woohoo. Woohoo. All right. And here we go. And I guess I'm going on adventures. So, let me get it. This morning, 55. So, for myself, it says this card indicates a need to see your life as an adventure. No one knows what will happen tomorrow. So why not make the most of today? By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to step out of the rut of your everyday life to experience exciting new things. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just a couple of minor adjustments can add a little adventure and zing. I love that. I love that for me. This is a time to be inquisitive and daring. You might want to rearrange your future or experiment with new styles of clothing. Perhaps you could eat a different type of food, take up a new hobby, or go on an overseas voyage. Sometimes a new version of something familiar is enough to shake things up. Even a random act of kindness can be an adventure within itself. So it says, in order for me to improve my current situation and adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of life, cycles that are leading me towards new experiences and adventures. You've got people to meet and plenty of things to see. So open yourself up to the unknown, revitalize your soul, and broaden your horizon. Adventure stimulates the life forces and enhances your connection to source. So, my affirmation says, I broaden my life experience and therefore expand the growth of my soul. And so, what my card said to me today was, hey, as you go on this life, look at life as an adventure. I like that for me. I know, right? Because baby, straight on a whole nother adventure. It said, hey, don't worry about what's going on. Don't worry about what it looked like to other people. Don't, you finna have some excitement. It's gonna be some changes. It's gonna be some things going on. And I love that for me too, Alex, because guess what? I'm expecting the unexpected. Things are gonna be amazing. And I'm going to continue to do my absolute best, being my authentic self and a wonderful individual. I'm going to go out in nature. I'm going to take care of grounding myself. I'm going to make sure that I'm good before I start to display myself out to other people. I like this for me. And so, with that being said, you guys, it's Friday. We did absolutely amazing. We humped on through another week. You are perfectly imperfect for you and the people around you. You are great. You had a successful week. You made it. All week long, you opened up these two beautiful things on your face. And I want you to just not take the reading that you got today as just a reading, but I want you to really apply these things to your life. Really look at yourself. Really pay attention and be like, hey, what part of that is really me? What do I need to change about myself? How do I need to be a little bit more authentic to me? How do I need to make sure that I'm okay before I start extending my wonderful self out to other people? Because you are important. And I haven't said that to you guys in a minute, but I want you to know that you are important. You are loved, you are kind, you are respected with no judgment right here. So I'm going to take mine and I'm going to go have some adventures this weekend because I got kiddos again. I love you guys so very much and I want the best for all of you. So go out and be great because you already are. And I'll see you right here Monday morning for the card of the day. Go be great. I love you guys. Bye-bye.